What's poppin' Korea? It's your DJ Brian Ju, and you're listening to What's Poppin' on TBS efm 101.3. Fall is finally here, and I'm actually telling you guys from overseas because I was just recently in Thailand. I was actually pretty much sweating every day while I was in Thailand too. So to actually get off the plane, get out of the airport, and feel the fresh breeze of Korea just felt great. And I just felt like, this kind of weather really makes you feel like there's romance in the air. It's one of those days where you just want to cuddle up with somebody under a nice duvet or a comforter. You know what I'm saying? Hold their hands, maybe walk down the park, keep each other warm. It's perfect. And right now I'm wearing sweatpants. I haven't worn sweatpants in a long time. Usually when I come to work, I'm wearing shorts or something, right? But I'm actually wearing sweatpants. And I wore a t-shirt, but I brought a hoodie with me just in case it gets too cold. But I love this weather. It's romantic. You know what I'm saying? I know in Korea, they have the saying 가을타, when you get people get a little sad or miserable because the fall's here because they're lonely and all. But I'm the other way around. When fall's here, I'm happy. I'm one of those guys you want to be around with all the time because I'm just in a happy, great mood. Anyways, with my great mood going on, I just got back literally. I think I'm a little cray-cray because I haven't slept for 27 hours. Yes, that's a world record for me. I think, actually no, over 30 hours of no sleep is my world record, but 27 hours is pushing a little bit. But I'm back in the studio for y'all. Yes, I am. Straight from Thailand, from Chiang Mai to Bangkok, and back to Seoul. So we're going to get the show started, y'all. And the first song we're going to do for y'all is a throwback song. But remember, the key word or the word up word of the day is hidden. What's in this song. We're not actually in this song, but listen carefully because it's related. Check it out. It's the Nolans singing I'm in the Mood for Dancing. That was the Nolans with I'm in the Mood for Dancing. And you guys are listening to What's Poppin' with Brian Ju on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and surrounding areas, and GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, how do you get in contact with us? It's pretty simple. We're live today, so you can call the studio at 02-778-1013 or send us a text to sharper pound 1013 for a charge of 51, or send us a tweet too at TBS What's Poppin', or send us an email. It's pretty simple to efmpoppin@gmail.com. Also, you can reach us on Kakao Talk because that's on all the youngsters are doing these days. If you add us, that's TBS EFM, of course, as a plus friend. Alrighty. So if you want, send us a request or just give us a shout out. That means a lot to us knowing that you guys are supporting our program. Also, about our open studio that airs every Friday. If you guys want to be part of it, please be here today by 10:45, 10:50 at the latest to be a part of our show. We pre-record that at 11 a.m. sharp, so you guys can be in the studio with me, Eugene, Olivia. It'll be a fun time. It'll be a goofy time, but fun as well. Also, another announcement about our open studio. So this week, we're keeping it on Wednesday, but next week, just next week, we're going to change open studio to a Tuesday, which is September 10th, because of our hectic schedule. I know a lot of you guys are probably upset right now, like, no, we want it on Wednesday. But then you got to be fair because certain people might be able to make it on Tuesdays instead of Wednesdays. So if those of you who can make it on Tuesday, September 10th, that's next week, please send us an email and make sure you mark it down on your calendar so you don't get all confused and show up on a Wednesday and be like, I thought Open Studio was today. No, it ain't. Not next week. It's Tuesdays. Alrighty? All right. Now it's time for the word of the day. Yes. And the very first song was called I'm in the Mood for Dancing by the Nolans. And I told you that today's show was going to be a little bit of a throwback. So when you think of this word or the throwback word and this song, what comes to mind? Now think of the genre that we played. All right. What was the genre? Yes, it was pop, but it came out in the 70s. And in the 70s pop music, this kind of pop music was known as disco. Yes, and that's the word of the day today, disco. Now, disco does not get a lot of play these days, of course. Of course, if you turn the radio on, you don't hear that many disco tracks. I mean, I have to admit, it's pretty neat. It's pretty groovy. And it was super popular back in the day. You know, they had the words, like back in the day, had words like, far out, dude. Groovy. It's happening. Yeah, but nowadays, nobody uses those words. I don't even use those words. I mean, if I'm goofing off, I do, but that ain't cool. But I'm saying, people really thought that disco was going to make a comeback, but personally, I don't see that happening because if you go to clubs now, if you go to the clubs anywhere in the world, back in the 90s, they played like trance and house music. You got some hip-hop clubs out there. And nowadays, they're playing like dubstep, electronic, you know, that Skrillex stuff and that kind of stuff at the clubs. You know, so I don't see no disco coming back unless you make a disco-themed club. Or if you have a birthday party and you want to play disco music. So disco might come back for like maybe 1 hit, 2 hits. But at a club, I don't see that happening. Alrighty, now with the word of the day being disco, we got another disco track for y'all right now. This is another classic song, and I've played it a few times on our program, but I can't get enough of it. Check it out. This is ABBA singing Dancing Queen. That was ABBA with Dancing Queen. Now, coming up on today's show, it's Wednesday, and we're live in the studio today, so that means we're taking all your requests in the second half, and we're going to try to play as many as we can. So send in texts, tweets, emails, whatever you want to do. You can call the studio because we're live today. That's 02-778-1013, and one lucky caller, 2 or even 3, may be live on radio with me. And I'll, just have a little chit-chat, get to know each other time. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's what I like to do. I like to know and get to know my listeners. It's what I do. I like to make it cozy, family-like, But now it's time for the Cray Cray third song on Wednesday. Yes. Now, today's Cray Cray song, we got something new because usually, you guys are probably thinking, wait, there's a disco song that's Cray Cray? Well, I heard there is. I don't know. This was sent to me just recently. And also, if the genre itself wasn't cray enough, we seriously got a Cray Cray track up in here featuring a famous animated duck. Actually, they couldn't say it was famous, that famous duck, who hangs out with, hello. That's my imitation of the mouse. Hi, I'm Mouse. That's pretty bad. All right. But, the important thing is we didn't make the song, so technically we can say his name. And I'm talking about Mr. Donald Duck, of course. And, he had that distinctive voice. I'm going to do my impression of Donald Duck. He sounded kind of like, all right, I've been on a plane for 27 hours, so so that's why I sound, not on a plane for 27 hours. I haven't slept for 27 hours. I'm all confused right now. Anyways, so today's Cray Cray song wasn't chosen by Eugene. Technically, always gets chosen by Eugene. But Eugene had a helper choose a song for him. And the helper is our lovely Friday Open Studio co-host, Olivia. So today's Cray Cray song was recommended by Olivia Lim. Now, the song is performed by somebody named Rick Dees. Now, Rick Dees, unfortunately, only had 1 hit. Yes, I'm not even sure if this is a hit. I never heard this song. I got to check it out. So we'll all listen to it together and see if it's a hit. And if we don't like it, we're going to have to say something, blow up on Olivia's Twitter and be like, what's up with you, girl? Why you listening to music like that? But if you like it, you can say the other thing like, girl, you got good taste in music. Anyways, let's check it out. See how cray cray it is. This is Rick Dees singing Disco Duck. That was Rick Dees with Disco Duck. And all I got to say is, Olivia, I know I'm going to see you later, so I'm going to have to smack you upside your head because that song's a little weird. Yes, not feeling it. And we're going to go over a Twitter comment right now, a few of them actually. Ong Ni wrote, good morning, B. Want to say thanks for coming to Thailand. Maybe I can't listen to all your show because I'm sleepy. Have a nice show. I understand because my fan Ong Ni from Bangkok drove all the way to Chiang Mai for my show, or our show for Third Wave. And that was like a 7 or 8 hour drive. That is cray cray. I feel so sorry for you. She's still on the road. So big ups to you for making that effort to come see me. And thank you so much. It means a lot to me. BFF Jaywalkers Asiatic wrote, Olivia, I thought we were of the same mind. Why cries? Yes, Olivia. I'm agreeing with BFF Jaywalkers Asiatic. I don't know what's going on with that track. Anyways, the next track. And the last track of the first half of our show is about to go out. And the next track is a great song by the Bee Gees. Now, this song was in a movie, and this movie had John Travolta in it, and pretty much blew up his career ever since this movie came out. And the movie I'm talking about is Saturday Night Fever. So check it out. This song comes in the movie, and if you like the song, check out the movie. It's a great movie. This is the Bee Gees with Staying Alive. Welcome back to What's Poppin', and now it's time for Paparazzi. Now, today on Paparazzi, we got some drama for your mama involving a world leader and a fat piece of jewelry that some people are alleging that he stole. Now, Vladimir Putin acquired a Super Bowl ring that he says was a gift from New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft. Now, the thing is, Kraft says that when he visited Russia back in 2005, Putin tried it on and just never gave it back. This has sparked controversy to the point that even some American politicians are talking about right now. Now, former presidential candidate and Senator John McCain, who is a decorated war hero with plenty of jewelry of his own, even said he was outraged and that he thinks that the ring needs to come back to the USA where it belongs. Now, President Obama is set to travel to Russia this week, and some say he should try to get the ring back. But Putin is maintaining that it's a gift and has offered instead to give a substitute piece of jewelry because he wants to keep the Super Bowl ring. Now, seriously, though, Obama's trip has nothing to do with the ring. He ain't no Frodo. Think about it. He's like, Lord of the Rings, I'm here to get the ring back from you, Putin. No, that's not what's going on. He's going to develop, situations for Syria to talk about, how to try to avoid war and all that stuff. Who cares about some Super Bowl ring about that? We need to stop bloodshed. Rings? Come on, guys. Seriously? I mean, some people think it's a big deal, but I mean, it could be to certain people, but come on, guys. We need to handle first things, which is war. We do not want war. Now, the Super Bowl ring might be a big thing to certain Americans, and Americans are saying it belongs in America, but I mean, it's up to you guys. What do you feel? What do you think? Tweet us, email us, let us know, kakao us what you think should be done about the ring. I want the ring. No, I do not want the ring. Actually, no, I don't mind a ring, but anyways, since we're talking about rings, what song comes to mind? Of course, y'all, my lady, my bodacious, beautiful, but donkey donk having Beyonce. Check it out. This is Single Ladies. That was Beyonce with Single Ladies. Now, when the song's going out, I was thinking the lyrics that goes with the little paparazzi story, of course. You could sing the song like, if you want it, then you shouldn't put your ring on him. Get it? Because he put a Super Bowl ring on Putin's finger, and now he ain't giving it back. That's what the lyrics mean. Anyway, I know I'm going to get some hate tweets about this one. My bad. I'm going to look over some Twitter comments right now. Alrighty. Maliana wrote, even though Brian's music is a bit out of whack after his trip, still glad he can grace the airwaves for us. Yes, Maliana, I agree with you. I am a little out of the norm today. I feel like I just drank like 10 energy drinks and stuff like that. I'm out of it. But guess what? I'm here. I'm having a good time. I'm here for y'all. Yes, I am. Also, Maliana, same person, wrote, okay, do that Frodo again. LOL. No, I don't want to do Frodo again. I could do Smeagol, but that's a different story. Alrighty, right now we're going to play a song request for you guys. It's a song that I like. This is an old school track that just makes you want to dance, and you can just hear from the sound of the music how old school it is. And a lot of people who don't know my age are probably like, wow, Brian, you used to listen to music like this? Yes, I did. Check it out. This is a request by Maliana. Wow, look at that. I didn't realize. I just looked at the request name now, and I read all your tweets. Look at that, Maliana. I got 3 of your things going on today. So request is D-Light with Groove is in the Heart. Groove is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. That was D-Light with Groove is in the Heart. Great throwback track, yes. Nini actually wrote, there's nothing wrong with being old school. I totally remember this track. Also, Maliana wrote, Maliana is the flavor of the day. Grin. Catalina G said, Frankie here, murdering people. Haha, dancing to Beyonce. And also, we have so many. I'm just reading too many at once. It's too much. My mind's about to blow up. We got Ebony said, oh, Olivia, why did you pick this song? Of course, you're talking about the Cray Cray song that we played earlier. Anyways, we still like you. Yes, we still like Olivia, even though she has bad taste in music. Anyways, we're going to play the next track. This is requested by Banran. And this is my homegirl, my Sunbae homegirl, of course, with the song D-I-S-C-O. That was Jung-hwa with D-I-S-C-O, Disco featuring Top from Big Bang. I forgot he was on that track. Yes, he was. But right now, we're going to go into another request. But before we get into the request, we got to read over some Twitter comments because we're blowing up all the time. Let's see. We're going to go over... Let's see, who are we talking about? Okay, that's not what I want to read. Serena wrote, Happy Time Flies. Want to thank you for the great performance in Chiang Mai. Please rest well after the show. Thank you very much. You need rest too. All the people who came out to my show in Chiang Mai, I know you guys are exhausted because you guys drove a lot. But Serena, she's from Singapore, but she's actually staying in Bangkok for 2 days to celebrate another friend's birthday. So happy birthday to, Or I'm not sure how you pronounce your name. It always gets confusing. All right, Keiko wrote, 이 노래 좋아요. Yes, it's a great track. 엄정화 선배님's tracks are very good. Also, Ebony wrote, yo, Brian, holla at your New Mexico pal. LOL, just giving you a hard time, Brian. Have a good day, everyone, at What's Poppin'. Thank you very much. While I'm hollering at you, holla! There you go, New Mexico pal, Ebony. All right, with that said, we're going to go into the next request, and the request is by BFF J. Walker Asiatic, and the song is by Donna Summer with Love to Love You, Baby. That was Lady Gaga with Disco Heaven. Yes, earlier the song before with Donna Summer. We tried to play the whole track, but I know that BFF J. Walker's Asiatic requested that song and dedicated to me, but the song was a little too, erotic for, our younger listeners, so we had to change it up. But although I like the song, it's a great song. Although I would have changed it more like, oh, love to love you, baby. Oh, I'm tired from work all day. That's how I would have changed it. I think that's what she meant in the song. I love you, but I don't want to do anything romantic because I'm tired from work. I just want to kick back, take off my shoes, read a book, have a glass of wine, so stop bothering me. That's like, hey, baby, can I hold your hand? Oh, I'm too tired. That's what she meant. All right? Just want to clear things up for all you youngsters out there. All righty? Because I don't want you thinking, Brian G plays really weird music. No, that was a request anyways. All right? Anyways, it's that time again. It's time to wrap up our show, but I know what y'all thinking, but guess what? Tomorrow, and we got another day of me, so you have nothing to worry about, all right? And we're going to play the last song of the hour for you guys. It's a great song. It's not a disco track, but it's requested by 3294, and the song is, of course, from my former group, Fly to the Sky, and the song is called Sea of Love. This is Brian Ju signing off. God bless. I said God bless. God bless and peace.
어떻게 며칠이면